Welcome, yogis. Today's class is going to focus on inversions. We'll have plenty of opportunities to dip our head below the heart and thereby increase the functioning of our lymphatic system, which is responsible for detoxifying our body. Let's begin by coming into a child's pose. Spread your knees wide to the edges of your mat. Walk your hands forward. And just surrender your forehead onto the mat. We'll begin by taking a deep cleansing breath together. Inhale through your nose. Pause at the top of that breath. And exhale. Let it go. Inhale through the nose. This time, exhale through the nose. Begin to initiate ujjayi breathing in and out through the nose with a whisper-like quality to the breath as it moves over the back of the throat. See if you can maintain this ujjayi breathing throughout our practice. Let's gently bring ourselves up to hands and knees. And we'll press ourselves back into a dolphin pose. So elbows will sink onto the mat, sit bones lift, heels magnetize towards your mat. On an inhale, raise the right leg. Pause and feel the stretch in the back of the left leg. And then lower the right leg. Inhale, lift the left leg. Feel the right hamstring opening and stretching. Exhale, release that left leg. Come onto the palms, coming into a full downward facing dog. Pedal out through your feet. Shift the hips side to side, whatever feels good in your body. And then let's step to the top of the mat, coming into a malasana pose. So feet step wide, hands come to heart center. Sit bones reach toward the earth as the heart reaches up. We'll plant the palms and walk or jump back, taking a chaturanga flow, warming up the body. On an exhale, back to downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the right leg high, and exhale, step that foot between the hands. We'll walk to the left side of our mat, spin the right foot toward the long edge of your mat, coming into prasarita, forward fold. Our first inversion here. Lowering the head below the heart. You can reach the hands to the outsides of the ankles. Just pause. Take a moment here and breathe. On an inhale, lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, turn toward the back of your mat. And let's take a fold, a pyramid pose over that left leg. If your hamstrings are very tight, you can place blocks underneath your hands to bring the floor closer to you. Otherwise, just take a few breaths. Allow that left leg to open. As we rest in poses, the body has a chance to adapt. And then from here, let's step back, lift the left leg high to the sky. As you exhale, step it between the hands, lower the right knee. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, Anjaneyasana. Lower the hands to the earth. Step back, take a chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg. And as you exhale, step that foot between the hands and let's turn toward the right side of the mat, coming back through our prasarita, forward fold. Once again, clasping the outsides of the feet or ankles. Use the traction of the hands to leverage the length in your spine. If you find that your head's resting on the earth, you can always pull the feet in closer. As you inhale, turn toward the top of your mat and let's step the left foot forward. Inhale to lengthen and exhale to fold. Inhale, rise up and bring the hands back toward the mat as you exhale. Inhale, lengthen, plant the palms, walk or jump back, flow. Chaturanga push-up, up dog to down dog, or skip it all together and move right to down dog. Inhale, left leg reaches high. And as you exhale, step the left foot forward. This time, walk to the right side of the mat, coming into Prasarita. This time, let's interlace the hands behind us and just allow the hands to drop toward the mat. Opening up through the shoulder. On your inhale, lower the hands to the earth and let's turn toward the back of the mat. This time we'll take our fold over that right leg. Pyramid pose, second side. Once again, using blocks if those are helpful for you. Wherever your hands can rest on the earth, just allow the hands to rest with little to no tension in the arms. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, step the right foot back, and let's flow through our chaturanga back into downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg reaches high, and as you exhale, step it between the hands, lower the left knee, sweep the arms overhead, Anjayanasana, and then lower the hands toward the earth. We'll walk through our Prasarita once again. Inhale, lengthen, and this time an option to take a headstand if that's in your practice. Otherwise, taking your Prasarita with hands interlaced behind you. If you're in headstand, think of one straight line of energy through the head, the spine, out through the tailbone, and then all the way up through the feet. If you're in the headstand, begin to lower the feet back to the earth. Let's all take a halfway lift and then turn to face the top of the mat. Step the right foot forward. Inhale for length. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. And exhale, hands come to heart center. Inhale to reach, get long through the spine. Take that length forward as you fold. Inhale, halfway lift, plant the palms, walk or jump back, lower through chaturanga, inhale to up dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Receive a breath. Let's lower back to the elbows, coming into our dolphin pose. On an inhale, raise the right leg high. Think of shifting the shoulders over the elbows, maybe playing with just hinging forward, coming onto the left toes, and then lower the right leg. On an inhale, lift the left toes to the sky, and then just play, coming onto the tippy toes of the right foot, shifting the shoulders over the elbows. And then lower that left leg. We'll lower the knees down to the earth from here, coming into our puppy pose. So we'll walk the hands forward, keeping the hips aligned directly over the knees. heart melting into the earth. Gaze can be forward, or if that hurts your neck, then just lower the forehead down to the mat. Sit bones are reaching high, heart toward the earth. And then from here, we'll come into a Sphinx pose. So just shift the hips forward, lower those onto the mat. You can adjust the elbows so that they're directly under the shoulders. Think of beaming the heart forward, so we're not taking the energy of the heart down toward the earth, but instead we're magnetizing that heart energy forward and outward. From here, we're going to take a chest opener. Let's extend the right arm out to the right with a 90-degree bend in that right elbow, and then gently roll onto the right hip. Use the left hand pressing against the mat for a little traction. And if you'd like to have more stretch, you can take that left knee, bend it, and place the left foot behind the right leg. If that feels like too much, then just simply stack the legs on top of one another. You can even bend the knees in toward the body for a little less intensity. Stay here and breathe. And then let's slowly come back through center. We'll extend the left arm out to the left, bend the elbow. Use the right hand to press onto the left hip. You can stack the legs or take that top leg behind the bottom one. Wherever you are in this pose, feel sensation and just be there. Breathe spaciousness into any places that feel tight. And let's slowly release, coming back onto the belly. On an inhale, we'll press up to the hands and knees and then spin onto our sit bones. We'll come into a fire log pose from here. Let's take that right ankle and place it on top of the left knee. Inhale to sweep the arms high, and exhale, forward fold over the legs. Now if you have a lot of space between the knee and the foot, you can always pad that with a little blanket. Stay here. Receive the benefits of each pose without rushing off to the next. Just be in it, feel it, allow it to work its magic. On an inhale, we'll rise back up and then just pull that right foot in towards the body. We'll take a little twist over to the right. Right hand move to the outside of the left knee, left hand behind. And then we'll just simply change sides. This time, left ankle on top of the right knee, padding up any spaces if you need to. And then we move into our fold. Stay present with the sensations of the body. Notice what you notice without judgment. Just become the witness to all that you're experiencing. On your next breath in, gently rise back up. Let's pull that left foot in toward the body, and we'll take our twist, right hand to the outside of the left knee, gaze over the left shoulder. And then coming back through center, From here, we'll come into a seated forward fold. Legs extend straight out in front of you. Arms reach high. Take the length of the spine forward and clasp whatever is accessible to you. Maybe that's the shins, the ankles, or the feet. And then just allow the torso to drape on top of the legs, or if it's not even close to the legs, perfectly fine. Just be wherever you feel the sensation. Stay here for a few breaths. On your inhale, rise back up, bend the knees, make your way down onto your back. We'll come into our relaxation pose, Shavasana. So allow the arms to rest a comfortable distance from the body. Let the feet fall open wide. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Give yourself the gift of these few minutes just resting here. Let's gently begin to reawaken the body, extending the arms overhead for a full body stretch. And then we'll bend the knees, roll over to the right side. Make a little pillow with that right arm. Pause. And then come all the way up to a seat. Let the head be the last thing to roll into place. In our seat, let's take a deep breath in and raise the arms overhead. Exhale the hands to heart center. Thank you so much for carving out the time in your day to practice with me. I hope this practice will serve you both on your mat and off of your mat. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste.